Dear Father Joel Dikuna, the second director of Yuvadarshan and the one involved in the establishment of Yuvadarshan with Father Barthol Machado, Father Brandon Furtado, the parish priest of Nirmal Parish and the manager of Marathi medium and English medium high schools, Father Michael Toscano, the principal of our Marathi medium school, Father Christopher Watts, the director of the ICYM Yuvadarshan, co-director and my colleague at Bishop House, Father Bernard Fernandez, one of the youth with whom we have worked together, Mrs. Golda Alexander, a proud feeling of a sigh. The two young presidents, the outgoing president Chelsea Nunes and the incoming president Flavia, who is also the secretary of the DPC, the Nirmal president, young, energetic, my dear fathers, sisters, brothers, Prapanchika, Yuva Samanvayak, and the core team of Yuvadarshan, the outgoing and the incoming, the executive committees of Yuvadarshan, and in a special way, all the youth councils of each and every parish. As I wish you good morning, I also wish you a very, very happy 43rd birthday of Yuvadarshan. My dear young friends, I would like to talk to you in a very special way today. What I would like to talk to you is to take you a little in the past. History is boring, but I will make this history a story so that you may remember certain facts of these stories, and that will help you to create your own history. You are here with a purpose. This program of the 43rd Yuvadarshan birthday or annual day is intended with a goal. We want you to experience this moment of great energy. एक ऊर्जा देणारे प्रसंग तुमच्या जीवनामध्ये हा घडावा या उद्देशाने फक्त ठराविक लोकांना, ठराविक युवकांना आपण इथे बोलवलेलं आहे. सोम्यागोम्याला आपण बोलवलं नाही, खेळाडूंना आपण बोलावलं नाही, कलाकारांना आपण बोलावलं नाही, तर नेतृत्व करणारे द वन्स हू आर होल्डिंग ऑफिस बेरर्स इन युअर पॅरिश अशाच युवकांना आपण येथे बोलवलेलं आहे. व्हॉट इज हिस्ट्री दॅट आय वॉन्ट टू टॉक टू यू अबाउट. जेव्हा युवदर्शनची स्थापना झाली तेव्हा मी फक्त 12 वर्षाचा होतो. I was only 12 years old. But I still remember those days when Father Barthol and along with Father Joel, they were going to parishes to form youth groups. How I remember, you will say, because I was a Sunday school boy that time. But my brother had crossed his SSC. He was in 11th standard and I was in 7th standard. He was informed by the parish fathers and sisters that there is going to be a youth group to be formed and therefore you please come. And he used to come home and share with us the great experiences Father Barthol and Father Joel used to share with them when they were conducting meetings. Why I am repeating this history? My dear young friends, today I feel as we move into the preparation of the Golden Jubilee of Yuvadarshan that will happen in, say, 7 years hence, we need to now start this process again maybe. of going back to our parishes, going back to our communities. आपल्या पॅरिश धर्मग्रामात जाऊन, आपल्या गाव परिवारामध्ये जाऊन पुन्हा एकदा आपल्या युवकांना कसं आपल्याला संघटित करता येईल, हाऊ वी कॅन ब्रिंग देम टुगेदर अँड हाऊ वी कॅन rejuvenate the same power and zeal and enthusiasm that was there during the first years of Yuvadarshan. I joined Yuvadarshan after 1985 when I finished my SSC. And what a privilege for us during that time. We had a change in the youth director. Father Barthol finished his term and Father Joel took over in June 1986. And prior to that, we had the visit of Pope St. John Paul II to Versailles. And who was the architect of the whole program? None other than Father Joel Dicuna, under the leadership of other people. I still remember he wrote the book Pola the Pope during that time. And we were, as young youths, going around distributing these books. And I still remember in that book he had written, anybody can become a pope. Even a married person can become a pope. So that text I still remember in 1986 I was knowing about it. And we were teasing some lay people also that time, ki you can become a pope. See, Father Joel has written. And it is true. Why I tell all these things? That created in us a zeal to work for the society, to work for the church. समाजामध्ये कार्य करण्यासाठी, ख्रिस्त सभेमध्ये कार्यशील होण्यासाठी ही प्रेरणा आणि ऊर्जा ही युवदर्शनमधून आम्हाला प्राप्त झाली. Unfortunately, I didn't have the privilege of becoming a member of Yuvadarshan. I tried my level best, but I could not, maybe because of my studies and my game. My passion for cricket, I had to spend much time on the grounds, so I had no time to come to Giris for Yuvadarshan. But in the parish, we were actively involved in the youth activities, and that's where I discerned my vocation and then joined the priesthood. प्रिय युवकांनो, मला तुम्हाला काय सांगायचं आहे, त्यावेळचे सुरुवातीचे युवदर्शनचे जे कार्यकर्ते आणि पॅरिशमधल्या युवकांमधले जे कार्यकर्ते होते, जे आज तुम्ही आहात, ह्यांनी वसई घडवली. दे हॅव फॉर्म्ड वसई. आज आपण ज्या वसईचं सौंदर्य पाहतो, आज आपण जी संस्कृती पाहतो, ह्यामध्ये ह्या आपल्या युवदर्शनच्या आणि पॅरिशमधल्या युवकांच्या कार्यकर्त्यांचं फार मोठं योगदान आहे. टुडे ऑल these youths who have involved themselves in youth activities from the age of 15 to 25 and rather than afterwards also have bloomed themselves, and they are doing excellent work in all fields, in spiritual activities, and therefore we have the presidents of Yuvadarshan today, the priests and principals of our diocese. We have the sisters who are today nuns, who are members of your youth activities in the diocese, in the parishes, and today they are having a big post like provincials and superiors and principals in schools and colleges. आपल्या युवदर्शनमध्ये घडलेले कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टरमध्ये, सहकार क्षेत्रामध्ये आज वेगवेगळ्या पोस्टवर फार मोठ्या पदावर पोहोचलेले आहेत. अँड Mrs. Golda Alexander is none other than one of the example which we can boast about. Once upon a time, the president of Yuvadarshan, and now doing excellent work in corporate world, in social world, and in the church activities. मला तुम्हाला काय सांगायचं आहे या हिस्ट्रीद्वारे, या इतिहासाद्वारे, की आपल्याला अशा प्रकारे आता पुढची हिस्ट्री घडवायची आहे. वी हॅव टू क्रिएट नाव न्यू हिस्ट्री. अँड यू, माय डिअर यंग फ्रेंड्स, it is you who are going to write history for the golden jubilee of Yuvadarshan. आणि म्हणून तुमच्याकडनं आमची फार मोठी अपेक्षा आहे. we expect a big response from you. What is the first thing I would like to tell you? Once again, I would like to tell all the fathers, sisters and brothers to kindly stand for 1 minute. Can you please stand, all present? My dear young friends, look at them. Look at them. Turn around and look at them. I want you today, before going, at least make one person known to you. At least one person known to you. एकाची तरी ओळख करून घ्या. तुमच्या पॅरिसचे नाही, दुसऱ्या पॅरिसचे. हां, ब्रदर्स आहेत, सिस्टर्स आहेत, फादर्स आहेत. प्लीज सीट. थँक यू. Today we have introduced a new concept of lay leadership. आपले पॅरिसमधले जे कार्यकर्ते आहेत ते आपल्याला फार मोठं सहकार्य देत आहेत. I see lot of animators here, lay animators. Can you please stand? आपले lay animators त्यांनी उभं राहायचं आहे. हां, we have so many lay animators. आपले हे कार्यकर्ते आहेत. हे युवदर्शनमध्ये घडलेले आहेत, युवा कार्यामध्ये घडलेले आहेत आणि आज ते तुम्हाला मार्गदर्शन करत आहेत, तुमच्याबरोबर आहेत. त्यांच्याशी देखील स्नेहसंबंध जोडण्याचा प्रयत्न करा. बिल्ड फ्रेंडशिप विथ देम and you will be experiencing lot of positivity from them also. Please see. Thank you for coming. माझ्या प्रिय युवकांनो, आज आपला जो विषय आहे KFC, बरोबर? KFC माहिती आहे ना? KFC खातात की नाही? हां, खातात ना? आपलं फक्त के काढलं आणि सी टाकलाय. But in grammar it is allowed. K and C sometimes is same. Huh? KFC is removed, K is removed and C is put. KFCचा formula मला माहीत नाही and I am not interested in that. But you know it very well, so therefore I started with KFC. But we are here for CFC. Care for creation. CFC is care for creation. Laudato Si is an encyclical given by Pope Francis on creation, ecology, environment. Now this year we finished 10 years of Laudato Si. All of us are aware, and in the reading also we saw that how we have to be caring for creation, the need for care for creation. My dear young friends, I would like to share with you how you can care for creation, how you can grow in CFC. You make it a brand. All these youths who are present here are animators or leaders or core group members of your parish. If you go with this tag, CFC, 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 your youth will imitate you. Your youth will follow you. And you will be able, and Vasai and Yuvadarshan will be able to make an impact of CFC. We go with this slogan today as we move out this afternoon from here. काय आपल्याला CFC द्वारे करायचं आहे? केअर ऑफ क्रिएशनमध्ये आपल्याला वाढायचं आहे. आणि म्हणून फर्स्ट थिंग, कॅन वी से नो टू प्लॅस्टिक? इच वन, प्रत्येकाने हा निर्णय घ्यायचा आहे की प्लॅस्टिक रिड्यूस कसं करायचं. आणि म्हणून फादर जेकबने एक बॅग आणले. फादर जेकब जर उभे राहा, बघा. नॉट दिस बॅग, यू कॅन यूज एनी अदर बॅग, बट यू कॅन कॅरी युअर ओन बॅग्स रॅदर दॅन सेईंग एस टू प्लॅस्टिक्स. सो वी कॅरी आवर बॅग्स and we say no to plastic. Plastic in all sorts of things. No to plastic in covering, or no to plastic in bottles, no to plastic in other aspects. आणि म्हणून आपण जेव्हा no to plastic आपण ही धोरण हाती घेतो, when we grow in no to plastic, we will grow in our model of CFC. And therefore the first thing I would like to tell you is grow in CFC is no to plastic. The second aspect, no to petrol. This is a challenging thing. In Nandakal, I was having a no vehicle Sunday, the fourth Sunday of the month. Every month, no vehicle Sunday. I was encouraging people to come without vehicles, meaning no to petrol or diesel. You can use your bicycles. You can use your walking skills, jogging skills, running skills. So can we celebrate a day or a week every month where we say no to vehicles, no to petrol, and use the other means through which we can encourage the reduction of pollution and the consumption of petrol. My dear young friends, you are young. I know you like to drive the latest bike. But I am asking you once in a month, once in a week in a month, if we can grow as youth, the whole parish, you can encourage your youth in the parish also to go with this slogan, no vehicles, no petrol, no diesel, move on bicycle, move on with walking. If we can go with this theme, then definitely we can grow in CFC, that is care for creation. The third thing which I would like to tell you is cleanliness. My dear young friends, cleanliness is godliness. We all know how important it is to be clean. We ourselves have to be clean. But how can we keep the surrounding clean? And therefore, care of the public places, which is a social consciousness. We have to create an awareness among the people around us that we have to grow in cleanliness around us. If you go abroad, my dear young friends, many of you may be planning to go abroad. You ask your friends who are abroad, how everything is clean there? Because there is a discipline in cleanliness. My dear young friends, if we grow in cleanliness, personal hygiene and then hygiene of our surrounding, that means our rooms. Each one of you may be having a private room. Look at your rooms. When anybody is don't tell them, wait, I'll first arrange and then you come. No, at 24/7, that is any time of the week, of the day, anybody could come to the room and say, oh, what a beautiful place. So can we speak about this at our personal level and then encourage this cleanliness in around us with our groups by cleaning the campus clean or cleaning the surrounding clean, or with the village groups cleaning the village clean. So this type of cleanliness message should also go very strong in our care for creation. My dear young friends, we are in the Jubilee year, and the Jubilee year calls us for hope. We all want you to be a people of hope. You are young, you are energetic, you are full of creativity, you are full of knowledge. Use all this for CFC. Make a brand for you and your parish. And that will help our diocese to come out with new spirit in Yuvadarshan, new Jallosh in Yuvadarshan. For that, we are now moving into youth convention in October. Prior to that, we will be having deanery youth rallies. Prior to that, in August, we will be having parish youth days. Your youth directors, your other directors will also be informed about it. I want you to reach out to every youth of your parish in inviting them, in accompanying them to come for the parish youth day, make the parish youth day a great success, and through the parish youth day, the deanery rallies and the youth convention will mark a history of Yuvadarshan in our diocese. As we journey along to the Golden Jubilee, let us be pilgrims of hope.